Right, so what did we get up to? We just built a cotton farm, if I remember, although it looks like it's a bit short of workers. Why would it be short of workers? Thought we had a lot of people working here. How did the meetup go? Did you look at the aircraft you've been flying? Meetup went well. Met the rest of the guys, everybody apart from one, and because he couldn't be there because he just had a young kid. Like his baby's like weeks old, so he couldn't really make it. But apart from that, yeah, it was good. Met a couple of interesting guys. One who's flown quite a bit and he's looking for a flying partner, so potentially got somebody to fly with. So it means I can like fly further afield, and like I can fly one leg, he can fly the other leg, which is good because he's been to quite a few airfields around. Another guy, young guy, who's going to be doing his commercial stuff, so could fly with him, but he's probably going to be very busy training for his ATPL starting next month. So, but otherwise pretty good. We had a barbecue, had some burgers, had some hot dogs, had some gatto, cups of tea. We doing videos and you playing? Yeah, eventually. Absolutely, eventually. Initial focus is getting checked out next week. That's my initial focus. And then once that's done, I'll probably start doing some more flying, build my hours up, and then because I don't want the distraction of all the camera setup initially, but then I'll get the cameras in there at some point. But yeah, good stuff. Good meeting. Very useful. Definitely worth going. Yeah, hot dogs, burgers, gatto, and tea. Why wouldn't you go? Casper Corn, thank you 42 months. Rob Hughes, thank you 8 months. Great quality. Absolutely loving watching you play Sweet Transit, Timberborn, and Police Sim. Also, thank you to the mods. Thank you, Rob. What kind of plane is it? Sakata TB200. So, kind of like a Sakata TB20, but without the deployable landing gear, I guess. It's a fixed landing gear. Variable pitch. Quite a roomy plane. And quite a quick plane. It cruises at 120 knots. So it's no slouch. Certainly quicker than the Cessnas I've been flying. They cruise are about 90. Why can we not find workers for this lot? Do we just need more people here? Is that what we need? Or are they just not getting over there? Kind of hard to tell what's wrong. So I'd kind of like to build houses here, but you can't. I don't think you can get a road to it, can you? Or can you? Can we deploy a footpath into that and build? Hold on. What's this? Wooden bridge. Allows travel across water and rails. Okay. Is it another one of those? Cannot be built over a rail signal. Interesting. I said that. It would actually technically fit with a road down it. Not a great place to live, but I suppose the commute to work's quite easy. I don't think it'll let me do. Let me do that. But that's no use at all. Can't do that because of that signal. I have to move that signal. I suppose it technically could go there, couldn't it? Still can't build it. What a scumbag. Scumbag game. Anyway, so what kind of Sunday have you had? What have you been doing? Anything exciting? It's technically Monday. No, it's not. It technically is not Monday. You just built a PC. Cool. Pizza and F1. Fair enough. Headaches. Nice. Trying to get your hand on film photography. Just sleeping counts. Yeah, sure. You painted the pool house. Playing games and watching F1. In Australia, it's Monday. Yeah, but it's not. GMT is the time zone. You're just technically ahead, so you're not technically in Monday. The world is not yet in Monday until GMT passes. Carried out an antimatter bomb down the side of a cliff without a rope. It didn't go off, so not exciting. Had a disagreement with a conservation officer. What? What the heck is EQP99? Applied for a new job. Well, good luck. Can you squeeze some more houses in there, do you think? I feel like one of those really annoying developers now where you just squeeze houses in anywhere you can. Oh, just come back. Oh, EverQuest. Right, okay. Sorry, I'm not in with the abbreviations. That's the limit for that station. That's the limit for that station. They sent me a key yesterday afternoon, McBone. But I haven't, like, sending me a key on Saturday afternoon when I'm already streaming means, realistically, I'll read the email at 9 o'clock at night, knowing full well that I'm going up to the airfield on Sunday morning and don't have time to change the rig over for driving from flying, install the key, check my profile works, etc., and get on ATS for the second stream. That's why I'm not doing it. Because I didn't have enough time. If they'd given me the key on Friday, I probably would have had time to sort it out for Sunday. But lastminute.key.com, what can you do? We can possibly do it next week. We'll see. We'll see what's on next week. I don't think I can get any more workers easily. I suppose we could cut some road down here and squeeze some more houses. Potentially. Other than that, I think we're hitting a hard limit on this town of workers. I think we might have to start another town now. Let's get rid of that. Can we not put this somewhere else? Apparently that house has not got a water supply. Get one more house down there, I think. Another house right there. That's about it. For build limits, I think. Although I don't like that. Workshop not in range. A workshop? Why do they want a workshop? Why do they want a workshop? I don't understand. Oh, worship. Oh, they want a church. Yeah, have your own church. There you go. I don't think we can grow that much more. So yeah, I think we may start building another town just to supply stuff for this. But then that begs the question of where do we put the town and how do we get workers over to the town, etc. I suppose we want it near the water. I guess we could build something here. If we build it here, then they can, I think, go fishing here, I assume. Because that's landlocked, isn't it? Yeah, that's... So I guess it's just got to be a body of water. So we could start building a town around here, maybe. And then we get a station coming in there, so we can at least supply the cotton with workers. So that's one thing we can do. And then, obviously, the warehouse is up here, so any goods they produce that need going in that way will need another track, but it's got to go through... We've got to wind its way through this mountain range, which is a bit of a pain. The alternative is to come this way, which, of course, puts us even further away from the warehouse, and we can't slot in so well over here. We kind of can, but I think that's the easier pick. There's a load of coal up here. Oh, that's the other thing, actually. We need to get coal into the town, don't we? So that's another pain. The area north is best for expansion while existing stuff to the south. Yeah, the only problem is coal. What we may have to do is build a town here and then maybe run another coal mine out here just to bring coal into this town for the trains. Because getting coal from this lot to here is going to be really painful. Which does beg the general question of, like, as you expand, how do you get coal into your network or around your network? That's going to be a real challenge. I also noticed up here that if you look at that, we got an unlock of plus 100 clay thingies, bricks. So we can actually build an even bigger depot now. So we can go for some pretty big platforms. And then also we've unlocked wheat farm, wheat storage, wheat field, and a bakery. So it sounds like we put a farm down, put the fields out. Not sure what the wheat storage does. Maybe that sits next to the field, or maybe we put that back in town with the bakery. I don't know. Is it worth plotting a rail through the mountainous bit first to make sure it's not completely blocked? What, through here? I think we can weave a 2-track through that. I think we can do it. Not too concerned. If we run a bus line through there and then branch off for the warehouse. Because any coal we get from here, maybe we want to bring it here. I don't know. Might have to put another platform on the other side of this. Build one of these, but on the other side. Coming in from this direction. So we loop like that. But yeah, a lot of building to be done. Guess we can just like weave our way through like that. Like that. And then probably... something like that. So yeah, I think that works. At least it's not like Factorio. You don't have to put power lines and construct logistic bots all the way along as well. But then Factorio has blueprints to go with it, so... now this here, do we just bridge over the water bit maybe? I don't know. We'll travel across water. Or do you just shimmy over? Or just go round it like that? Probably easier if we just do that, isn't it? And then annoyingly, we've got this, which is nothing we can do about at all. Can't get rid of it. Right, let's see. A village hall. So we need the catchment area to sit over that water so that we can... You don't want to make that mistake again. Also, it looks like there's a... What's this? What does this grey signify? So maybe something like that. Gives us good water coverage. Give the passengers a nice view on the lake, yeah? Absolutely. The colony. Okay, there you go, we've got a second colony. I'm not calling it Clypeida. So, we've got Rageville. This is Rageville. What are we going to call the new town? Rageville and... Any thoughts? LeVanquish, thank you for 76 months, by the way. I was thinking about Calmsville. Ragetopia. So you've got Calmville. That's one option. Or you can have Passionville. Tantrum. Tantrumville. Or just call it Tantrum. Let's just call it Tantrum. I like that. It's simple. The town of Tantrum. Okay, so this is going to have to come in and take people out to work on the cotton fields, probably. This is going to have to take people to work up in the coal fields. Offering people some quality jobs. And, like I say, if you want that to link in, we have to duplicate that. And put it on the other side. Oh, I've got a feeling that's going to get in the way. That's going to get in the way in some capacity, that. Right there. It seems like when you start a village, going getting food and coal is probably the most primary thing you need to do. Why do I leave a gap between tracks? Because when you need to make a track do this, if you don't leave a gap, you won't be able to put a chain signal in between. And if you don't put a chain signal in between, you won't be able to properly split the line. So when a train comes along here, and in this example hits that cyan coloured block there, without that chain signal, it'll also block the other track. So anything coming this way will be blocked by something going that way, and we don't want that. So you need to leave a gap so that you can put a signal in later. It's a necessity, I would say. Now, thinking about the layout of this and the range of a station, I'm thinking about a station about here and a station about here, so we can pull in the punters. And then this one will be about working in the dockyards, I guess. And then this can go off somewhere else later, maybe. So I guess we want a station around about there-ish. So if I have a small station, because that is his catchment area. Maybe like that, so we're not catching from rock, because we can't build on mountain. So something like that. And then... So I can't see the range of this anymore. Oh, okay. Let's go with that. Why have they got rubbish names? Tantrum Station. I love it. Okay, let's go and have a look at the track design that we have over here. Now, do we need anything as complex as this? That's the question. Corny, how are you doing? Just got back from long drive practice. When you say long drive practice, do you mean driving a car a long way, or do you mean driving a golf ball a long way? It's an ambiguous statement. Right, golf. Okay. I'm thinking, like, this here, we could have had a track down the side if the station had been at the end. But a station and then platforms, you can still run a track past it, I think. And then bridge over. So I'm thinking about a two-platform design. Trouble is, whichever way you go out and loop, it stops you from building road on that side, effectively. It's either that or you have to build shuttle trains. That's the other thing, actually. I need to look... Yeah. I need to hook into this depot. We only have one depot. Although we technically have enough stuff to build another depot. Because hooking into that depot could be interesting. Notorious Mo, thank you for 43 months. Good morning to you. Let's see. Maybe that's not such a good place. I'm really tempted to just do double-headed trains just to make life so much easier with your platforms. Because I really don't like... Yeah, having to do this kind of looping is very annoying. Yeah, I'm enjoying the game. Unless you make all the stations through stations. But that'd involve, like, sending trains through here to get back out again. So that's something very nice about that simplistic shuttle design. I really like that. But to do that, you have to have double-headed trains, which burn more coal. Which hasn't been a problem, as long as you go to the coal mines and bring lots of coal down. Works pretty well. That one has 1 car of workers and then like 3 cars of coal. I don't even know if it needs a tender, if I'm honest. I don't think it does. Having said that, that's based on it having a tender, I think. It might run out of fuel if it didn't have a tender. What is the blue B next to the tracker signal? That's the blueprint signal. Blueprint button. Do you have any indicated coal train? No. Well, yes and no. We have all these red ones that go to different coal mines, and each one brings some cars of coal and the workers it needs. Because each coal mine needs 40 workers, which fits neatly into 1 car. So if you bring 1 car of workers and then some coal, you get both done. You move the workers and the coal. And they shuttle back and forward to this town. This town stores it and then distributes it to all the other stations. That's how it works. As we found out. But I think I'm going to go for this style. I think I'll do double-headed trains. I like it. Trouble is right now, Caloran, you can't create your own blueprints. So you can click that, click blueprint, and then you can drag out that design. But you can't create, you can't save it as a blueprint. Hang on, lost track. Where are we? Here we are. So all the houses need to sit on that north side. Everything on the south just gets wasted. Is there anything down to like here? Just going to put that in because otherwise I can't see the perimeter of the town. See, it makes me wonder, where is the best place to put a station in this game? If you put it in the middle, the reach is only so big, and you then miss out on the perimeter of your town. So maybe like ish. That. Get rid of that. And then we can have a similar thing up here for everything coming in from this direction. Isn't the border the best place? Is then walking just a problem then? Yes and no, Venox. I think. Because at the moment, the game doesn't allow you to put anything on this side that then acts as a road conduit, and I think they really should do that. So in Transport Fever, you've got a station on one side, and you put a road to it, And that then can serve everything here. But in Transport Fever, you can also put another terminal on this platform. And then a road will serve this thing. And I think they need to do that in this game. Thank you, William. But I don't know. Still learning. Where's the border with that one? So this should probably sit about here. I think. So we'll just get rid of all this. I really wish it would let you save blueprints. Poetic, how you doing? Thank you for 19 months in tier 2. Mo, thank you for 43, mate. Now, the only thing is there's no link between this track and this track. So we might want to do something there. But let's just concentrate on this. So if I take that out the town. There we go. Not gonna lie, saw a stream at 4 PM, was expecting some pre-release Montana. I've already explained that one, Buccaneer Den. I got the key yesterday afternoon, which is no time for me to convert the rig for racing and stuff when I'm, well, driving when I'm actually going out all Sunday morning to the airfield, so just really bad timing. So we could actually make this track come down here, which is an interesting way of doing it. Like, is it better to do that or just have it branch from here? Either or. There you go. That now links through to there, doesn't it? Not sure if we need that, but it's there. Then, again, I'm not going to do this design because we've got double-headed. I only think you need 2 tracks for this. I think 2 tracks, 1 platform is probably, with shuttle trains, is definitely the way to do it. It's effectively a single version of this. Bottom part of the junction is incorrect. You are correct. I'll put that in while we're on it. Yes, I do, Corny. There we go. Is that correct? That's correct, isn't it? Obviously, we've got to get this all signaled up. Let's go and put a coal mine in. Of course, we've got 4 of them. So this is going to be interesting. Are 2 of those mines within warehouse range? I thought the warehouse had them. What's the range of a warehouse then? You can only have 1 warehouse, can't you? I thought. Krilla Krish, thank you for 27 months. Thank you for tier 2 poet and 19 months. Not the warehouse, the storage thing. What these things? You mean those? I'm confused what you mean. This little expansion thing. Right, how long did I make that platform? Pretty long. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 long. So I think I'm going to try this. So we have the station. Like that. And then we have... Right, so if you do it this way, you can only ever have 10. If you do it as a terminal, you can only ever have 10. If you don't do it as a terminal... That's interesting. So if you want it longer, you have to do it this kind of way. And you have to do it perpendicular to the coal mine, otherwise, to make use of the whole run. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you've got your platform, and then you can fill it, obviously, with storage. And then you can put your track down like that, and then have another track like that. Now, what I don't know is, does this sacrifice platform length when you put a bridge on it? Doesn't shorten the platform, does it? Don't believe. So I think that's how you get a 14 platform length station in. And then you just got to connect that into here. So then you could potentially copy that. And do it like that. Does that work? That track can come past that way because this is a terminus. This one might be interesting though. Ooh. Is that going to work? Just about. I think one station can reach 2 mines. Wait, what? How does that... How? How does one station reach 2 mines? Explain to me. How does that station reach that mine? How do you connect them? What I don't know is... Hang on, can you do a distribution center thing? Can manage multiple production facilities of the same type. Production facilities. The station can load and unload using this structure. So, can you put one of them down? I don't know. I've not done this before. Well, I've not done it with coal. So then if you do road, do we have to just connect the road to the mine like that? It says coal mine times 2. Oh, come on, game. So, does that mean... That says coal mine. That says coal mine times 2. I think that means that they're connected. I can't do the same with that. I could do this over there and connect those two. Potentially. I guess if we build a distribution center like here. And then connect that. Coal mine times 2. Do you think that'll work? Interesting, if it does. The distribution center seems to know about it, because it says coal mine times 2. But will the coal mine... It says out of 720 though. That's the fuel storage. Bridge, stone. Wouldn't it be weird if it worked with the farms but not the coal mines? Whoa. Unfortunately, the catchment of that is too small for it to work. Like, the coal mines are fixed in the ground, whereas the sawmills you put down. But I think that's going to work. Can't guarantee it. Wait, did Ken have poached egg and avocado for breakfast by any chance? He's so posh. Oh, that water's really irritating. Give me a bridge over there. Oh, the pain, it burns. It's spoiling the flow, man. Okay, that'll do for that. Right, signals. Do we need one at the end here? I don't know. Don't think you do. Probably need one at the entrance to it. So block signal going in, then we can have a chain signal coming out like that. Although that creates a situation, doesn't it? Probably need to put it there then. All right, I think it's right. I should have copied that blueprint, shouldn't I? Actually, I wonder if I can just copy it now. Hey, nice. Almost. Chain signal, not an entrance, not block. Oh, you want a block signal going in. Block signal going in, chain signal coming out. Why would you want a chain signal going in? Because that is a block, isn't it? It's not going to chain anything. There's nothing else to chain. Chain signal entering the cross. Oh, yeah, no, I did that wrong. Yeah, if you mean that one, yes, you're correct. That was a mistake. Block coming out. There we go. Right, 1, 2, 3. You want to use double-headed trains, correct? Yeah. Because they're just a lot simpler to deal with. That's fine. If you created a loop around the station, could use the single engine trains. I'd have a problem down here then. This is why I'm using shuttle trains, because I don't want to have to create loops through the town, because it's really annoying. So I'm trying the shuttle train approach. We did loops over here. And this is the kind of thing that you end up with. You're just not wasting a lot of your village, ends up getting wasted on railway. So I just want to kind of try a different way this time on this town. One of the junctions has a block on the entrance, not a chain. Well, it's not that junction. Oh, this is not going to work. That's not wide enough. That's not wide enough. This one. Yeah, it does. That's fine, that's fine. This entrance is not fine. This needs to be changed. This needs to go wide. This needs to stay wide and do a diamond, I think. Wait, how did I do that? Oh, I didn't bother. I didn't bother. I left it like that, and it seems to work fine. Yeah, that's fine. It's one contention block, basically. I suppose it depends on traffic levels. Yeah, indeed. I think it's okay the way it is. Okay. That's those done. I need a link that way as well. Actually, what you need is one of these. Wait, have they done it so narrow? You can't get junctions on it so narrow. Blimey. Right, let's just pause it and rip this track apart and redo it. Okay, so that needs to come in from there. That needs to come in from there. That also needs to go over that. It's quite a big run, isn't it? Brother Mug, thank you for 57 months. Bruce, thank you for 19. The other problem with the tracks being so far apart is it creates quite a big junction. I could bring it further down and closer together, I guess. Let's try bringing it in a bit. No, this isn't right, is it? That doesn't need to go to here. That only goes to there. That goes that way. That way. That goes in that way. That comes out that way. All right. I think that's correct. Okay, so we want a chain through here. And you want a chain through here. And a chain through here. That I'm not sure matters. Block on the exit. So try and make that one as small as possible. That's the critical bit, isn't it? Looks complicated. It's not that complicated. Like the coloured area is a contention block, so if a train enters that cyan colour there, it'll block out that whole thing. That's what it's saying. One more chain on the south. One more chain on the west to south branch. What, you mean here? You don't need one there. What small part? This? No, it doesn't matter. Because any train coming into here makes a decision. It's either going that way or it's going that way. If it's coming this way, you don't need to split this in any sense. The main contention area is that. Anything going sort of northeast along here won't be affected by anything going through there. And anything coming into here won't affect anything coming out of here. That's really what you're trying to do. But that allows us to send workers to the cotton farm now from here. So now we kind of need to build up this thing. The only thing to say is we need markets over. Hang on. So this will need coal. This is where it's going to get interesting because we still need to get coal into here. So maybe we've got 2 coal mines here, right? Do we need to be bringing coal to the warehouse? I don't know. But I'm thinking each platform can do a coal run. And that way each station always has coal in it. And that takes care of the coal problem. We also need a depot for this because we only have a depot over here. And this depot is... We'd have to link to here to get the depot trains out of there onto here or build a new depot. You don't... That's what the distribution center is for. Technic. What? No, the distribution center will take care of both of these. But what I'm saying is we have dedicated trains from here to that station and dedicated trains from here to that station. And that way, each station is piling its own coal up. Because, where's the... There's 800 there. Or did they share it across the platforms? I can't remember. Yeah, if you look, you see the refueling coal here? You see how Rageville Sidings has 1,040 coal for fueling the trains. Although they share the coal storage, they don't share the coal fuel, I don't think. What do you... I don't understand what you mean, Techie Nick. I'm talking about fueling trains, yeah? If a train comes into here and needs coal to fuel itself, where's it getting it from? Equally, where's it getting it from? That's my point. It's not so bad for the coal trains because the coal trains will get coal every time they go here. But for somebody that's going to the cotton fields, right? Where are they getting their coal from? They have to get it from the station. How does it get into the station? It's not how Rageville work, coal only into sidings. So my understanding is that there's 2 kinds of coal. There's the coal that it stores here, and this coal is shared across the town. And then there's coal which is stored as fuel, which is put into these storage bays here to refuel the trains. This has to be brought in from somewhere. Did you change it yesterday? The coal trains only go to the siding station. Well, if that's the case, then how are they getting coal into that there? I don't know. I don't know. How do I... What's that going at? Stone. I'm not 100%. I don't know. Fuel seems to add up from coal storage in the platform and the coal in the town. See, how does it distribute? Because that's got 1,027 fuel and 787 in store. Right? That's got the same 787 in store, but has only 787 in fueling. So how is this coal moving between them? Because it doesn't have local storage on the station. Well, this one, well, it does. It has a few. We have a lot of cut stone that's not being moved here. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, where should we build a depot for this lot? That's the question. Thinking over here somewhere. Train depot. I think the cold storage is mainly intended to be used for stations that are not within a town. A station that's not within a town? Well, this cotton farm has no coal. It has no fuel. It has nothing to refuel the trains. It has nothing in store. It only has cotton. So, and that's outside of the town. So when we send trains from here to here, they won't ever get fuel from here. They have to get it from here. They have to. Right, we're going to need to build places to eat, aren't we? Wait a minute. Why is this town's bill list so small? Is each town got its own tech tree? What the heck? Walking distance from here is there, and walking distance from here is there. Interesting. So if I build a house there and there. Oops. Once you have 2 or more villages, people start wanting to travel, and they're willing to lay down coin to do so. Travelers will pay to transport them to their destination. People will start gathering at the station to travel if a train stops with swap travelers action. No, they'll actually pay you to take them to the other town. That's interesting. Never knew this. Okay, so what can we build? How do we get food here? Here we go. Wheat farm, potato farm, cotton farm, quarry, sawmill, coal mine, village hall. Why can't I build a fishing industry? That with tourism. Indeed. Emma Lurker, thank you for almost 4 years. Tom One Pack, 79 months. And Humorm Tonight, 19 months. Thank you, guys. Yeah, okay, so this is cool, except I can't even build a water tower. Reach a population of 20 labourers. Okay, so it's just a matter of building more homes then. What's attracting people to come here right now? I guess we need to give them work. It's a 5-star place, look. 112% happiness and dropping. Oh, hang on. Now they want water. There we go. Now we've unlocked water. "28 rested, 10 working." Where are you working? Hang on. Now we can create fisheries. Yeah, fishing dock. I hope that's not too far to walk. Small storage. Oh, the water towers use workers. Interesting. Interesting. So right now there's insufficient workers, but I think they're on the case. Population's rising rapidly. Let's see. We need to get people working in the coal mines. Let's set up a route. What's this called? Coal mine 4. That's rubbish. Let's see. Let's call it Tantrum Coal 1. Coal 2. So if we create a route, Tantrum. Hang on, it needs to do a double thing, doesn't it? So it needs to load up. It needs to swap workers, and then it needs to load up on coal. I'll just wait till it's done. Then it needs to come back to this station here, wherever this one is. And it needs to swap workers. And then it needs to come, stay there. It needs to unload all the coal. or if it can't empty completely, just go. I think that's right. And then we want a duplicate of that, which does Tantrum Coal 2. And the only difference is it's going to go there. Cool. So I guess we can start with like one train, maybe. So I think we can probably do more cars than that, but I don't know if it's beneficial. This one's only 10 long. We can do at least 14 long. Coal worker double header. Okay, let's do a duplicate. Coal worker double header large. And we'll add one. Why is that length not gone up? Why does that still say 10.3? Train has no workers and it also needs packs. That's very true. And they'll need 2 lots of packs. Is this an ST20? Yes, it is. So I'll need 2 of them as well. It's not showing me the length of this. I think the depots cannot build trains that big. How big was the depot that I made? Well, according to this, it can. Let's see what happens. It's weird how it doesn't tell me the length of that train. This does... Wait, what? It didn't save it. I are confused. How did it not save the config and why was that not updating? Okay, that's updating now. Look, 16. Remove. Now it's updating. What the heck? So 11's the biggest that can build. Well, that sucks. It's interesting because you can either build like one big depot or 2 small depots because you've only got so much clay. So this could build it, but right now it can't get trains to where we need them. Unless we just create a branch off there like that. I think that could build them. Yeah, it can do 16.5s. Okay, we'll have to do that then. Maybe we just need a depot in a better place. Can it goes to Rageville? Well, not easily. It'd have to come this way. And then it'd have to come all the way into here. Then it'd have to come back out of there. And then back to it. It can get there. It's just not a very nice route. It is connected, it's just not a nice route through. But I think, on the whole, we get rid of that for now. I could just build a longer depot somewhere more convenient. Maybe like here. And then it can drop trains this way or that way. Could just do it like that. Or just make the bigger depot here. Because it can route through there. Let's just do that. It's just a bit of a faff, isn't it, otherwise? Let's get rid of that. We'll leave the track, can't be bothered with it. And then we shall build a big depot over here. Is that big enough for you? That is a big, that's 27 long depot, that one. It's a big boy. That's a 15. What did I say we needed? 14. Tantrum main. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I don't know if these count in terms of the platform length. Does anybody know? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Again, if you build that track off there so that the locomotive sits off the end, does that allow you to load 14 cars, I wonder? Because you've got a loco and a tender when you come in this way. Like, you don't... Maybe if the loco's not on a platform, it can't refuel, though. Could probably make them 15s. Oh no, that's the limit of the station. That's why it's that.